Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy Shamar, back with another episode of the TRT Underdog League. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy Shamar, back with another episode of the TRT Underdog League. I want to thank y'all for enjoying this journey with me. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. About to go ahead and start it up.
What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Boilermakers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Boilermakers offense has the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
It'll be third and long. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And running the option is so important for that quarterback, man. Making the right decision. Nice job sucking the defense in, pitching the football, and then look at that. The extra yards, he gets the rest. Nice third down conversion.
Snap to the back. Steps away to find some room. Nice move there. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Quarterback in.
And the Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Boilermakers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the safety on that play, deep in their own end. They were ready for the quarterback run, and he was spying him the entire time. As soon as he saw the QB take off, he was able to rally to him and make a nice tackle.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long cup. Touchdown, Purdue! Quick strike through the air for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
They'll leave it with him. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Abraham. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. To the air. It's right. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in a rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this.
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
They'll go with a quick touch pass.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy.
He'll take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Oh, God damn.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Now, 4th down.
He'll run for it. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line to go for it in that situation of the field at this juncture of the game, but this head coach does, and his offense shows you why. Great job up front getting some push, and the running back knew exactly where he needed to go.
Makes the catch. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, GC. Yo, what up, Abe Farley?
The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And the Boilermakers are on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
You can't catch the ball, you gotta go.
Back to pass. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wants to throw. It's right. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
Shakes off the defender. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. The give on the option. Makes one man miss. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Done enough for the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Across the 25. He's got room. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Boilermakers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
This this offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Thanks to grab. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's right. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
What the?
He's
Bro,
got
why
it
do you
inside
move
the
like
25.
that? Come on.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point. Just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Get go! What the fuck?
That is interception number 3 on the...
Bro!
Nice pickup on the...
Why the fuck are they... Bro. Come on, game, bro.
More important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Matter of fact, fuck no.
time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Under fire. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got his man, makes the grab. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a genuinely fun first half to break down, led by, I can't believe I'm saying this, that special teams unit. It's one of the most well-coached groups we've seen this season. They stay in their lanes, literally and figuratively, and right now they are complementing the offense and defense perfectly. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
Not making this shit a good game.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He wants to change this route. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete. Bring up fourth down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here come the Irish back on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
What everybody else said, bro?
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff.
Why the fuck is everybody watching?
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Thomas.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. They just keep firing. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack. He's showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stonebridge? One of the all-time great names in college football history. Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Weaver. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts...
There he goes! Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back to back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Weaver. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. Touchdown, Purdue! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Jukes his way for more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Looking left.
Why the fuck you
Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press. Touchdown!
What the fuck are we watching, bro?
Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Stevens. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's Thomas. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field, so he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Stevens. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Fires to the big fella, and he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Wright. Finds his tight end. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete to the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Go get him.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the end zone.
Good job, Odie.
And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got the first down and still on his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
On the run, it's Stevens. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Throws for the tight end.
Ain't no fucking... Bro.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
That nigga just threw 4 fucking picks
on
and
the
get this
return,
game,
and
bro.
this defense has set them up with a big play.
Y'all
Notre
gotta
Dame
stop
has
this
the ball and
bullshit,
ready
bro.
to get moving. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Thank you.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Purdue! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia Tech ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous gold unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back to pass, it's right. Fires to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down.
I'm trying to get by a quarterback every time, bro.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He gets it. Oh,
4th and inches, nigga.
First down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot
more
more.
tackles than anybody I've
Makes
ever
a
fucking
grab and a
seen.
nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle. It's Abraham.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And he looks a little frazzled. And listen, I know he's been rushed and he's been hurried a little bit, but man, big mistakes. You know, 3 interceptions today. It's hard to win football games with your quarterback making mistakes. And right there, just careless, floating off the back foot. He's got to tighten up those details.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give out of the gun. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Timeout, Purdue.
Trying to keep the drive alive. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Oh, God, for the defense. Offensive coordinator, your ass getting fired next year, bro. This nigga threw for 400 yards. Let me look at this shit again. I'm tripping. .331 yards, Pauline. 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Running back. 9 carries, 70 yards. 6 carries, 1 yard. I don't know how the fuck that's possible. My fucking freshman wide receiver. 8 receptions, 113 yards. No touchdowns. My senior wide receiver, 5 receptions, 59 yards, 3 touchdowns. Backup tight end, because the first tight end, 3 drops. Backup tight end, 5 receptions, 50 yards, 1 touchdown, probably. Gonna be some changes made around this motherfucker. You that roster. Your ass, you about to come sit on side me. You keep doing shit like that. We can't have 4 interceptions per game, bro. God damn. Four per game, Polly. And you a 95 overall? I'm confused. It ain't full. Not around here. This man wasn't even supposed to be in the game. And came out there and got 100 receiving yards? Come on, y'all. We got to talk. What's going on? Who gave up that sack? Them 2 sacks. I know your ass was one. You looked at the nigga run in front of your face. I did the instant replay. It happened again. You sitting your ass down for the rest of the season. I'm not playing. Come back again next year. I don't give a damn you a freshman. Shit, you a freshman? A sophomore? 90 overall? My whole damn line, young. I got 3 seniors. Only one of them start. Oh yeah. I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving Purdue no time soon. Well, if you did your shit per usual, you know that wasn't no doubt. That's the reason you won defensive rookie of the year. I mean defensive freshman of the year. We gotta get you stronger. Next year, you're gonna be a monster. Cause I'm putting everything on strength. The boy good, he had 92 overall, parlay. 78 strength. They can't do nothing. God damn, they can't move nobody. I mean, don't get me wrong. On the pass rush shit, he getting in there. I don't know what got to my defensive tacklers, but they got their ass in them holes. And Sebastian, so many missed tackles back there, brother. You getting back there? You a senior this year, brother. There ain't no going back. I need you going. You going pro. That's guaranteed. And for a 3-star recruit, that's all you can ever ask, huh? I mean, he going early round. He had 92 overall. Boy, I gotta be. Oh, don't worry, you stand. Cause Sebastian going pro. That's guaranteed. Sebastian going pro. Shit. Arlovsky might leave. Shit, I don't know. I got so many goddamn wheel linebackers. Don't make no sense. Should I reassure him? I mean, he a junior, so. Decisions. I see, that's why you the defensive cap. You caught that ball and took the fuck out. That boy got a 90 kitchen. What happened? Oh, you on GTA again? Facts. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.